Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to make my own Zone Wars. I've made many versions of this, but this one I'm going to show you how to do it. So anyway, I drop into a creative lobby so I can make it, and I select the island Tropical Island, usually because it has the most interesting terrain in my opinion, and works the best with Zone Wars. It has hills, flats, rivers, all types of stuff. So now I'm going to go into that island as it loads. Traveling to island. Okay, so I did realize I had another Zone Wars in here that was pretty old and it was not that good. So I decided to quickly reset that just by hitting that button. And now you can see everything is starting to disappear that I previously built. Trust me, it was not a good Zone Wars, so don't worry about that. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my creative inventory and I'm going to grab a team settings block, that's what I'm going to call it. I'm going to place it around here just so no one can really see it, just like this. You can see how it places. Now I'm going to change this. Now I'm going to change the settings. Visible during games off, bonus weapons on. So starting health, full health, max health is 100, starting shields is full shields, max shields is 100 shields, instant reload off, that would be OP, infinite ammo off, infinite resources off, drop items when eliminated on, fall damage on, gravity normal, jump fatigue off, that's annoying, player flight off, players in aim locations always hide, glider redeploy off, down but not out off, block building in game off, respawn time, we're just going to ignore that. Spawns, we're going to set it to 2. You'll know why later. After last spawn, go to spectator. Max initial team size is going to be 1. So no teaming. Beat the time to win off. Eliminations to win off. Objectives to win is also going to be off. Collect items to win off. Spawn location is going to be spawn pads. Health granted on elimination should be 50 in my opinion. Wood granted on elimination should also be 50, stone should be 25, and metal should be 10. Maximum building resources are going to be 500 back when Siphon was in the game. Hashtag wish it was still in the game, but it's not. Anyway, now what we're going to do is we're going to get our weapons that we want in our inventory. I'm going to get a blue assault rifle, a blue pump shotgun, and the blue tactical assault rifle. So now I'm just going to drop that on the pad like this. And you'll see those show up like a hologram. Yep, right there we have the assault rifle, pump, then we have the tactical assault rifle. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my materials. So I'm going to put 500 wood, and put 400 brick, since people don't have as much brick as they have wood usually. So I'm going to drop 400 on that, and then I'm going to drop 300 metal, just like so. So then that we have the mats sorted out, I am going to add ammo. So we're going to get, so right now I went back into my creative inventory and I almost forgot, we're going to get minis and bandages, drop 3 minis, 3 bandages into the inventory. And now we're going to get ammo, sorry about that. So we're going to select the ammo for our guns. We're going to drop 150 medium ammo, just like so, just like this. And then we're going to drop 120 light ammo for our tactical assault rifle, just like that. We're going to drop 30 shotgun ammo for our pump. Just like that, we have the inventory completed. So we're just going to leave that there. We're going to go voice chat all. We're going to go spawns 2. I'm just making sure the settings are up to date in my game settings. Going to change that. Going to scroll down quickly. And see there's going to turn on last standing on. Join in progress is going to be spectate. Spawn location is going to be spawn pads. Post spawn location is going to be island start. And then I'm going to do time of day. I'm going to set to 12. I like the sunshine of the day. So that we're done that. I'm just going to update all the settings just so they are all the same within the inventory and my island. So we're just going to change all those simply. So we're going to change health granted on elimination, of course. I'm just going to add 50 like we did before. Wood granted 50, Stone granted is going to be 25, simply. And then we also want wood metal granted on elimination is going to be 10. Resource cap is going to be 50. Easier said than done. Now what we're going to do is I'm scoping out an area currently where I want the zone to be so we can get a good location. So I've decided right here, just behind this little ridge, so no one can actually see the zone. So in turn, it won't look messy. You want this to look as clean as possible. I'm going to place a floor right here. And then I'm going to take a music sequencer, which is in the devices section. I'm going to place it like this. And as you can see, if I jump on it, it shows a little zone. It's incredibly fast, and we're going to change those settings, make it bigger, stronger, slower, essentially. So I'm going to change the tempo, or BPM is what they call it. I'm going to change that to 15 or 20-ish. Around that mark should be good, so the players at least have a chance to run away from it. So you can see I'm debating right now on like 20 to 15. So we're going to change it to 15. That's my final decision, and as you can see, it's way slower. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the length to around 100 to like 70-ish, depending on what your zone is. I'm going to change the width to 26. I'm going to change that to 40 just because of my area. Then I'm going to zone is visible in game on, and then I'm going to change it to elimination. Now when I go on it, as you can see, there is actually a zone. It's red, it's moving, and everything looks to be working fine with it. So as you can see, right here, it's coming over the ridge. Slowly but surely, it's super high, so no one can build over it. So yeah, now I'm going to do some technical stuff. I had a few bugs with it, so yeah, I'll see you after that. There will be a time lapse. Now to make the zone auto start, what you want to do is you want to get a trap and a shopping cart, place it on the zone like this, then place a lamp like that, and then place the shopping cart so it's facing down. As you can see, the trap will trigger it, which will launch the zone. So now what we're going to do is make the spawn location. We're going to make one for now. So I'm just making like a 2x2 box right now. Oops, I have to delete those. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to place a spawn pad inside. And I'm going to change the spawn pad. I'm not going to leave it at default. I'm going to change it to some settings. I'm going to change it to uses island start should be off. We cannot have that on. And then we want the group, and we want it to be hereditary. Now that's good. We want to make this lobby. This is just a basic lobby. We'll add more to it later. We just want to keep it on the default setting. Now we're making the forced respawn part. So we want to change the priority group to secondary for this one, and use as island start should be off. Now what we also want to do is get a explosive device. We want to drag it over here, and we want to change the player damage to elimination. We also want to change the blast radius to 2.5. We also want to time to detonation from game start, which change that to 5 seconds, so the lowest amount of time. And then there, we're done. So now your game should work like this. Now for all the spawns, I'm going to add a special item. So I take an item spawner, change the time before first spawn to 1 second, so it instantly spawns. Now I'm going to get an item. Make sure the item is not overpowered or broken or can lead someone to winning the game. So for this instance, I'm just going to use a lift to go. So I'm going to select that. go to my play inventory and drop that on the pad, it should now begin to show up on the little pad, as you can see there. So now I'm just going to block it off and add the rest of the spawns. Now in this flat bit of land, I'm going to add a ton of random builds. Like in endgame, there'd be a ton of random builds around. So now I'm just going to add that. I'm going to add all types of builds. So yeah, I'll see you when I'm done that. Okay, now I'm going to add launch pads. So I'm going to take 10 in total. I'm not going to use all of them. And I'm just going to place them randomly across the map. Just in case you get like a bad spawn, you can easily just rotate away with these launch pads, just like this. So now what I'm going to do is add a death barrier towards the end of the map, just like this. And this is going to ensure that eventually people will die. And I'm going to turn zone visible in game on. I'm going to change the width to 100. Sorry, I'm going to change it to 20. Then I'm going to change the height to 100. I'm also going to change the damage to 10. And the damage tick rate is going to be 10 seconds. And the damage type is damage over time. Safe team none. Shield damage I'm going to turn off so it actually works like an actual storm, as if it has fully come in. Then change the depth to around 70. And now you should be good. You should have a zone that just... Well, yeah, you should have like a death zone. And now I'm going to add a ton of aesthetics to make the whole map look really good. Now here's the finished product. I did forget to tell you that I did add a zone, a second zone that would go faster than the other one, just so you can push right to the end. So that should help. I also added a little fun bouncer area, like right here, as you can see. So now I'm just going to start the game. It says, welcome to Storm Wars. Turtle starts forced respawn. So it's gonna start here. You can see game starts in 3, 2, 1. I put the bomb underneath it so you can't see it, so it looks more clean. And now you're just gonna wait. And as you can see, the bomb exploded. Now you're going to respawn in the little boxes, as you can see here. So you can see my item respawned. I got a rift. But I can take that rift. I have full edits to edit out. You can see the zone in front that I told you about. And now you can just have fun building all you want. And you can see the zone in the front there. So yeah, it works perfectly. And I will have an island code at the end of the video, just so you know. So you can play it for yourself. And yeah, so yeah, it was pretty fun making this. Must admit, it did take a while. It took like an hour and 12 minutes to make the Zone Wars, plus like 2 hours of editing. So please consider subscribing, like the video, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!